Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news all right. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer for the 49ers and the entire NFC West. Rumors are swirling around that the Detroit Lions, currently sitting at 7-5 and with about $22 million in cap space, are reportedly looking to shake things up on their defensive front. And the buzz is that they're eyeing Aiden Hutchinson, the Lions' disruptive edge rusher, as a prime candidate to be traded to San Francisco. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Is that really happening? Well, the sources are pretty strong and the chatter is heating up. The Lions have a thin depth at edge, and with their cap situation, they might be willing to part ways with Hutchinson, especially if they're eyeing a rebuild focused on extending Jared Goff and bolstering their division prospects. Hutchinson, only 25 years old, has become a symbol of relentless pressure. He's a guy who plays with fire, a true Pro Bowl caliber pass rusher who can change games with his ability to generate sacks and disrupt plays. Last season, Hutchinson racked up 5 sacks, over 150 tackles, and 30 quarterback hits. That's no small feat, especially considering he's been a key part of Detroit's defensive resurgence. His stats include 5 sacks this year, a PFF grade of 88 overall, a pass rush grade of 90, and a run defense grade of 82, numbers that make him one of the top young edge rushers in the league. And even with some injury concerns in the past, Hutchinson has shown durability this season, playing in 12 games with a pressure rate of 20% and a positive EPA per snap of -0.5, highlighting his efficiency. When we look at his career, Hutchinson has been a force, with over 30 sacks and more than 150 tackles, maintaining an impressive PFF grade average of 86. His impact on the field is comparable to some of the best in the league, like Nick Bosa. In fact, Hutchinson's presence on the field has historically created chaos for offenses, with over 200 pressures in his rookie season alone, helping his team generate significant ground yardage on the ground game, over 180 yards per game influenced by his relentless rushes. Now the Lions are reportedly a bit hesitant about trading him because their offensive line has been allowing around 2 sacks per game, and their front seven, which has already racked up over 50 tackles for loss, is underperforming in the NFC North. That said, a move for Hutchinson could be a strategic shift for Detroit, especially if they're aiming to rebuild their defensive core and focus on the future. So what does this mean for the 49ers? Well, with the current injury situation in San Francisco's defensive front, adding Hutchinson could be a massive boost. The 49ers front seven has been playing with a lot of heart, but injuries have hit hard. Warner is on IR, Bosa suffered an ACL tear, and Michael Williams is also on injured reserve. That's left the D-line a bit thin, allowing an average of 7 points per game. Hutchinson's addition would bring an immediate boost of pressure, adding that Pro Bowl-level talent that can help the 49ers maintain their defensive dominance and push them closer to Super Bowl glory. Let's take a quick step back and analyze how Hutchinson could fit into the 49ers scheme. His ability to generate pressure, averaging around 5 sacks per season, would complement the existing talent on the line, especially if they're able to keep him healthy and fresh. His style of play is very similar to Bosa's, relentless and powerful, with an uncanny ability to collapse the pocket from the outside. And with the 49ers focusing on creating turnovers, generating 6 more this season, adding a player like Hutchinson could multiply those opportunities, especially with his knack for forcing fumbles and pressuring quarterbacks into mistakes. Moreover, the impact on the overall defensive efficiency would be significant. The 49ers are already a top-tier defense, ranked among the best in points allowed and sacks, but Hutchinson's presence could take that to an even higher level. His ability to generate pressure on third downs, combined with his proven run-stopping ability, aligns perfectly with the 49ers' philosophy of smothering opponents in the trenches. His addition could help the team project a projected -3 points allowed per game, improve EPA per run defense by +13%, and keep quarterbacks like Brock Purdy under consistent pressure, forcing them into uncomfortable throws and mismatches. Now, the trade itself would likely involve some draft picks or a young defensive player, possibly someone like Gross-Matos, who has shown flashes but hasn't yet established himself as a consistent force. Hutchinson's track record and potential make him a premium asset, and the 49ers, with their deep draft capital and strategic approach, could make a compelling offer. The Lions would be looking to rebuild their front, perhaps focusing on younger players or draft picks to shape their future, especially considering their current struggles with the offensive line, which is allowing 2 sacks per game. A move for Hutchinson could be a way for Detroit to reset, shift their defensive focus, and accumulate draft capital for a broader rebuild. From a broader perspective, this move would shake up the NFC landscape. The 49ers are already favorites for a deep playoff run, and adding Hutchinson would only bolster their chances. His presence on the edge could be a real X-factor in the postseason, especially in crucial moments where generating pressure and forcing turnovers are the difference between advancing or going home. If Hutchinson joins San Francisco, it wouldn't just be a tactical upgrade. It could be a statement to the rest of the league that the 49ers are not just contenders. They're all in on winning another Super Bowl. The odds for a Super Bowl LXI win, which are already favorable at plus 1,500, could tighten even more, especially if Hutchinson's addition helps them take that next step. And let's not forget the division implications. The NFC West has been fiercely competitive, with teams like the Seahawks, Rams, and Cardinals always lurking. But a dominant 49ers defense, fortified with a player like Hutchinson, could create a domino effect, making it even harder for divisional rivals to keep pace. The NFC landscape is all about strategic moves, and this potential trade hints at the 49ers' relentless pursuit of excellence. They've built a roster that's capable of winning now, and adding a young, explosive pass rusher like Hutchinson could be the piece that pushes them over the top. In terms of the big picture, this kind of move also reflects San Francisco's ongoing commitment to building a championship-caliber team. They've already got one of the best defenses in the league, but they're always looking to upgrade, especially on the edge where the game is won or lost. Hutchinson's ability to generate pressure, combined with his youth and potential, make him a perfect fit for the 49ers scheme. His addition could also serve as a catalyst for the entire defense, inspiring other players to elevate their game and creating more one-on-one matchups that Bosa and the rest can capitalize on. Looking ahead, if this trade materializes, it would be a bold statement by the 49ers front office and coaching staff. It signals that they're willing to make the aggressive moves necessary to secure another Super Bowl run, even if it means parting with some future assets or draft capital. It's a strategic play that aligns with their current window of opportunity, especially considering the injuries and the overall strength of their roster. The NFC is wide open, but the 49ers are positioning themselves as the team to beat, and acquiring Hutchinson could be the final piece in that puzzle. So, 49ers fans, stay tuned because this story is developing, and if it happens, we're talking about a seismic shift in how the NFC West and the NFC overall will look moving forward. Hutchinson's talent, combined with the 49ers, coaching genius and team chemistry, could be the perfect storm that propels them into yet another Super Bowl appearance. It's an exciting time to be a 49ers fan, and I'll be here to keep you updated every step of the way. Remember, these rumors may or may not come to fruition, but the potential is definitely there, and the impact could be historic. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think Hutchinson is the perfect fit? Would you trade draft picks or a young player like Gross-Matos for him? How do you see this impacting the team's chances in the playoffs and beyond? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion really matters to us and to the 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news. This team is always evolving and we're here to cover every step of the way. Let's go Niners!